What's up, wave makers? Mommy Tsunami here, and today I got a doozy for you. One of you guys sent me a video the other day. I was watching it and I'm like, okay, this is really ridiculous and stupid. But then Not Your Hun on Instagram also posted another very similar video and they're both from Monet. So basically, Monet distributors are doing third grade science experiments now. It's the most ridiculous shit, and it's like pseudoscience, of course. None of these people actually know anything that they're talking about. We're just gonna jump right into it. This first one, we're gonna watch the one from Not Your Hun first. The title of this post is, "We're going to be taking 4 shampoos and boiling them down."
We are going to be taking 4 shampoos, all different sizes, and we're going to be boiling them down. Now, 1, 3, and 4 are actually brand new from the drugstore. Alright, I'm going to take the lids off and show exactly what we have. These are all straight from the drugstore, except for this one. So I'm going to show exactly how they come. Now if you notice, all of these from the store are not sealed. The only one that is sealed is Monet.
Ooh. Okay, so my first thought is Monet has a very premium price tag. So you would assume that it would perform at the same level as other premium shampoos. But instead of going to buy like Redken or like Paul Mitchell or like those salon brands, she bought Tresemme and like Suave and VO5, like, or whatever the fuck. She buys one bottle of that shit for what, like less than $5? And then you go on Monet's website and one bottle of their shit is like $30 or $40. So it's like they're not on the same playing field in the first place. If you really want to be impressive, take other shampoos from the same price range and put them against each other in that way. First of all, experiment is dumb as hell. It's like me trying to compare McDonald's with like a 5-star burger and being like, look at which one is better. I'm not sitting here saying that Monet is better than anything, but I'm saying that they probably do use more premium ingredients than something you'd buy at the drugstore. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a hairstylist. I don't fucking know. Someone tell me. Either way, it's dumb.
Now I'm going to go ahead and dump the entire bottles into cool pans. Now that they are all dumped in cool pans, I'm going to turn them all to level 8 on heat.
Which is high.
And boil. It's 829. Let's go. Now I sped this up super fast because it took, quite a while, but they quickly came to a rolling boil.
Yeah.
Some were emitting more steam than the others, which means that there was more water in the product that was evaporating. In case you were wondering, it smells very pungent in here. Alright? Very pungent. If you're noticing this rolling boil right here, alright? It's like a rolling boil. This is a study, right? This one, we've got a good rolling boil.
I don't know about your guys' stove, but my stove, if I put that shit on 8, it will burn pretty much anything. I'll put it up high to boil water, and then once that water is boiling, I gotta turn it down past like 7 or 6 because it's hot. The goal here should not be to burn shampoo. It's like she wants to prove how much shit is left over after you boil like all the water out and stuff, which can be accomplished much slower and you wouldn't have to necessarily burn it. I don't know. I'm also not a scientist, so maybe she's doing shit the right way. Just to me, I'm like, girl, like you're just asking for shit to burn.
Right in the center where the heat unit is. And back here, it is all still boiling, really steady. Okay, I had to abort slightly early. My house got completely smoked out and I was inhaling something that was not healthy for any of us.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Like it's stuck. And it came from, I will show you. This big pot back here started smoking way too bad. So we had to abort a little early because if you can see, there's still quite a bit that needed to be boiled down, right? It was smoking so bad and it was burning my chest that I had to stop. This one, if you can see, it's 9/11 now. So we started at 8 19 maybe?
So she boils shampoo for like an hour on a very high setting and is surprised when shit starts burning and smoking up her house. I don't understand what she thought was going to happen. That's why you have to leave this shit to the scientists, man.
And as you can see, it's just dry. Literally, it's kind of cooled a little. This is just paraben, silicone, waxy nastiness, okay? You can see it is just nasty dry crumbles. That is disgusting. Sticky coating nastiness. All right, so this is number one. Boiled down to this. Number 3 back here. Could not finish. I'm not going to touch that. It is disgusting and dry and charred, and I don't think my pot's ever going to recover from that. Disgusting.
That's your fault,
Now,
bitch.
number 4 back here really concerned me as well, because it boiled a rolling boil from the very beginning, and then it started smoking horribly, and it charred into these dry clumps, okay? So I'm going to pull some of those out and show you. So as you can see, these are just dry, crusty flakes, okay? None of that is good. None of this should be on your hair. When you think of putting heat on top of this is not good. This one boiled down. Slowest as far as rolling boil. It just kind of condensed down. And as you can see, what's left is the oils, and there's actual substance left, okay?
Are we
It's
not going
all
to talk
just
about how
dry,
it's super chunky
crunched up
too, though?
bits, okay? Yes, the color is alarming as far as when you think of boiling something down, but I had it on level 8. All of them, level 8, super high, and they pretty much evaporated, right? So you think of these products being less expensive, right? And I mean, this bottle is huge compared, right? It's all disgusting. This one still has substance left, right? Has the most left, and it's not the nastiness. It's non-toxic. This one didn't smoke heavy. These 3 made me stop and have to open up my house, and the fire department almost got called. So this was the final result of the 4, and this was after I scrubbed each pot with hot water and a bristle brush. The Monet was the one that came clean right away.
Okay, so with that end result, first of all, I call bullshit. None of us watched her spend an equal amount of time on each one of those pans. And can we talk about, her stove doesn't look like the kind of stove that has the same size burner on every single, you know what I'm trying to say? So she uses a different size burner in a different size pot with each shampoo. I mean, who's to say she didn't cherry pick her best shit? Who's to say that she didn't turn down the heat on Monet? And I mean, whatever, all that aside, even if she didn't, this is the dumbest fucking experiment I've ever seen. It's so stupid, because it proves nothing. I need tea, I'm sorry. You can take like actual natural food and put it in those pots and boil it for an hour on 8, and it's gonna burn and crisp and do the same shit. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's just the whole thing. I watched it. I'm like, this is seriously so stupid. But anyway, we have one more video to watch of another science experiment. This was sent to me by melbell713 on Instagram. I had a loss for words when I watched it.
Hi guys! Alright, today I'm going to do a little experiment. You guys know that I love experiments. I don't know that my husband really loves me playing with fire inside the house. If you missed my dry shampoo experiment, I really want to refilm it and put it on IGTV, but if you know, you know. So, I actually saw another Monet stylist do this. I'm not a stylist, obviously.
Obviously.
But I'm going to tag her and give her some credit. Sorry if you hear the kids in the background. They're hanging out with their dad and painting and quarantine work from home life. Alright, so I saw another girl do this, and I really wanted to do it for myself. I have not tried it out yet. I haven't even opened any of these yet, but I'm basically going to try an array of popular oils against our unicorn oil and fire. Okay, really what this is to educate everybody on what we are allowed to put on our hair and what we're allowed to just go and buy. Dry shampoos usually are extremely flammable. Hairsprays are extremely flammable. Ours are not. but so are oils and things that you're putting on your hair as well. And unfortunately, they just allow it to happen. But if you don't know, you don't know. I used to use all this stuff on my hair too. So I'm gonna grab any 4 Q-tips here. My husband came in clutch with this nice piece of styrofoam for me. I asked him, do you happen to have any styrofoam laying around? Alright, so 4 Q-tips. See this? Got this. Don't even ask, like, I don't even know what this is on my quartz.
This chick's husband is probably just like, fine, honey, do your fucking dumb shit. He's probably like so embarrassed.
Well, this is another thing for him to be mad about after this video. He just looked at me like,
her husband's pissed.
something from the kids. I'll get it off. Okay. We're going to start with this oil, which, also says all over it, no parabens, no gluten, no sulfates, but what makes it look like it's natural or healthy for your hair. We shall see. Okay, so I'm going to put, I haven't opened any of these, so, okay. Let's put, well, I don't know, a good amount on there. But, again, I haven't tried this out yet, so. Okay, we're going to do, so that was Burb. This is Big Sexy Hair. And it says, and I quote, healthy, sexy hair, love oil. When you buy this as a consumer, you think this is healthy, right, for your hair? Let's find out. Hold on. Give me a hot minute here. We all know I didn't put this on my hair. Monate only for 20-something months now. Okay, seriously? Alright, here we go.
So dramatic.
So this is number 2. I want to just like cover the Q-tip and hopefully I'm doing a good job of it. Okay. Number 3, Amika, another popular brand, Glass Action Elixir. Okay, truly, this is aggravating me at this point. Okay, here we go. And then Rejuvenate oil, you guys. I'll put a lot, because I put a lot of the other ones. Let's just soak it on there, kids. All right. You can see they're all, okay? I'm kind of scared doing this. Babe, here's something ready. I'm too scared to like leave them burning. You get the picture? It ain't lighting on fire, honey child. Just leave it sitting there. Look at that. Nothing is happening. I rest my freaking case. I don't come from a place of being bratty or I told you so or whatever.
Yes, you do.
But we need to know that products that are claiming to be healthy and claiming to be clean are not actually clean. You're putting them on your scalp. They're going into your bloodstream. It's 2020. And there are crazy people who will sit in their kitchen lighting things on fire to show you that it's not okay what is allowed to be in our beauty products. And these products are 100% clean. Not only that, but they work. And this is why I stand behind them 100 million percent and 100 million times.
Okay, so we get the point here. This girl thinks she's a scientist. Alright, I don't know much about hair care stuff. Hear me out though. I don't know what those other products were supposed to do. I don't even know what, was Monate's Rejuvenate or whatever oil supposed to be a heat protectant? Were those other oils supposed to be a heat protectant? Or are they supposed to be oils that are healthy for your hair? You know what I mean? Like something that your hair can absorb, because a Q-tip's not gonna absorb a hair oil the way your hair does. It's two totally different things. But also you wouldn't be lighting it on fire immediately after using it. When you use a hair oil, aren't you supposed to do it while your hair is still wet or damp? Because I feel like if you take a handful of oil and rub it in your hair while it's dry, you're gonna have a greasy, nasty, ugly mess. This science experiment if you want to call it that, doesn't tell us anything. If it's supposed to be a heat protectant, then I guess that's pretty cool that it doesn't light on fire. But then, here's how I think about it too. What is in Monate that makes it not light on fire? Are those ingredients supposed to be in there? Like, I don't know. We can have a conversation about this in the comments down below, because I know there's a lot of you guys who know a lot more about hair shit than I do. This is going to be one of those videos that I think is going to be super interesting to read all the comments and see what you guys have to say, because I am not a professional on this by any means, but I just watch this shit and I'm like, there's no way that this proves anything. So let me know what you guys think down below. I think this is pathetic, and I would like to see more science experiments from Huns in the future, because it's quite frankly entertaining. But hey, I do believe it's time to thank my patrons. Huge thank you goes to Michelle Matthews, Irene Nordede, Amanda McMahon, Corey Allison, Diane McIntyre, Maria Burchett, Molly Wasilewski, Whitney Gregory, Katrina Rosemarek, Elizabeth Wyatt, Sarah Henmuth, Jackie Wapley, Daniel Urena, Jenny Ruby, Rachel Elliott, Oren, April Lindblom, Bobby, Ashley Nichols, Tuesday the 13th, Justin Kelsey, E. Higgins, Muir Family of 7, Savannah Krakoskis, Maddie, Brianna Coulter, Boris Geller, Meredith Nakata, Rachel McHenry, Desiree Lopez, Matt Douglas, Molly Bresson, Vandus Closet, Kim Cartwright, JP Eugenio Schaefer, Maddie Darley, Kelly Creffield, and Real Fly Real Eyes, and to the rest of my amazing patrons. I had some new ones in that list today that I've never spoken out loud, and I think I got them wrong. So if you guys heard me say your name wrong, please send me a message on Patreon and tell me how to say your name, because damn, y'all got some difficult names up in here. Anyway, even if you're not a patron of mine, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. As always, continue to make waves, babes, and I will smell you guys later. Mama Tsunama out.